Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yeah, we're at Big Ridge State Park in Tennessee. This place is just absolutely beautiful. We got a great site here too. Check this out. So we're here till Friday, the 3rd. And gonna miss this place. Okay, let's bring you on some exploration. Nicely tucked up under the trees here. Yeah, this is just, wow. I can't even describe it. Being up on top of a mountain in Tennessee, wow. God truly made some beautiful country. So we're walking to the ghost house on the ghost house trail. And this is really cool. It really is. Oh, I see a sign.
Yep, more signage.
That's sketchy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we've been on this trail. And who thought this was a good idea? It's, yeah. We're supposed to be getting to an old graveyard. And this is, it's a very narrow trail. So we've been on this trail for a while, and it was looking kind of sketchy. Looking out for rattlesnakes and copperheads and bears. And it looks like we're finally coming up to some structures. It's supposed to be an old cemetery. Not sure who's buried there, but that's what we were looking for. It's starting to get dark. We don't want to be on the trail at dark, so we'll see how this goes. We might not get there. Wow, we actually made it to the graveyard.
Oh man. 0.6 miles.
$1916. Well, that one looks like it says 1910. Well, this one says Maston too.
It is on his family.
Hutchinson? Is that the oldest one?
Hutchinson.
Right here.
It's on his family.
I wonder if he was he a pioneer or something? Or
It doesn't say. We'd have to look it up. It just says.
it just says what? It just says what?
It doesn't say anything. It just says who he is and that his burials from 1907 to 1926, and it's his family.
Oh.
These are his relatives.
So I guess we're heading back. I don't think there's a house. I think that's just the name of the trail.
You're gonna go back down the same way we came in?
Yeah, because we'll be by the parking lot.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have no.
Oh yeah, we'll be too far off.
I have
on the
no
other
idea
ways.
how far that goes.
Yeah.
And it's getting dark. So this was cool, right? This was really cool.
Sure was.
Butter-
Adventurous.
Yeah, Butterfly was a brave little toaster, and she climbed this mountain. Yeah, it's cool. That's really cool. Well, we made it out of the trail. It got kind of sketchy in some spots, and but we survived. Gonna go back, take a shower, get something to eat. Good thing is we weren't eating, so there's that. This is such a pretty place, though. I'm gonna take you over here to the grist mill. And this place is very old. They used to use the mill to grind corn into cornmeal. And this was like, well, let's read the sign. 1825. And it's still here. This is such a neat place. Look how pretty this is. Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 2nd. And I am going to be tackling one of the big trails. And supposedly on this trail there's some designated sites of interest. One was where a guy way back in the settler days, I guess, he was ambushed and killed by Indians and scalped over by some rocks up there. And there was a trading post up there, and that was attacked at one time too by Indians. So we're going to try to make our way up there. Well, we're not going to try to make our way up there. We're going to make our way up there. So here we go. I'm taking you with me. Watch out for bears. And snakes. I can't watch everything. Okay. Well, we're coming up on the graveyard again. On the ghost house trail. I guess there isn't really a house anymore. It's just, they set a hole in the ground where this family used to live. So, there's that again. Continuing on. Supposedly people say they hear a ghost dog growling and stuff sometimes. I don't know. Looks like the remains of an old building or something right here. The trail looks like it's getting more narrow. Don't know if I'm digging that. I'm in shorts. Yeah. Well, if you can't tell by my breathing, this just got really steep. Yeah. And the trail is still pretty narrow. Oh. We're doing it. We're doing it. Well, that was quite a hill to climb. Now I'm going down again. Wow. Yeah, I hiked a mountain today. I hiked a mountain. Looks like I might be hiking it back out again. You know, when the map says 1.3 miles, that sounds easy in a car maybe. But when you're walking on a mountain, up and down on a skinny little trail, yeah, it's like 100 miles. 100 miles. So I'm kind of detecting the odor of like cucumbers, and they say generally copperheads will give off the odor of cucumbers. So let's be real cautious through here. Okay, I was expecting to see like remnants of a settlement or something, but it's just been this trail so far. Oh, okay, just a critter, but yeah, it just seems to keep going on and on and on and on. Okay, so there's a bunch of acorns, you know, on the trail here, and it was almost like being on roller skates for a second there. That was sketchy. That was really sketchy. Well, you know what, guys? This just keeps going on, and it's up and down the mountain. It's getting kind of sketchy too. I don't think I'm going to be going the rest of the way. I have no idea how far away it is. But what is that? Oofta! Yeah, you want to make noise. Just in case there is bears in the area. You want to let them know you're here without surprising them. But yeah, I'm going to turn back. I gave it a try, you know, but I don't know how the pioneers did this, and they actually built some kind of a trading post or something there. I don't know how they got there, because if they came this way with all their stuff, man, I don't know. But I'm done. I gotta crawl this mountain again. And this is where all the slippery acorns are. And I'm by myself, and this probably isn't a good idea by myself, but I don't think First Mate Maria would have been digging this at all. She would not have been wanting to climb this mountain. Yeah, if I would have slid on those acorns and went down there, yeah, that would have been really bad. Okay. Oofda! Moving on. This is where I smelled the cucumbers, near this tree, around this area. Whoa, squirrels are throwing acorns at me. At least I hope they're squirrels. I am currently at 1,368 feet. I'm up there. I'm up there. Climbing again. I think after this, though, it's all downhill from here. Wait, what? Okay, it's all downhill from here now. Man, I said it again. Okay, I almost tripped again. Yeah. Just so you know, guys, I'm not a hiker per se. I love to hike, but I'm so out of shape. And I hurt my knee a little while back, and it's kind of barking at me right now, going up and down these hills. So my mind wants to, but my body said, nope, what do you think you're doing? So yeah, I bit off too much for this one, guys. I just want to get off this mountaintop. Man, I thought it'd be easier going down, but the incline is aggravating my knee. I know. Quit whining. You whine so much. You're such a whiner. Man, give this guy a wham burger and some French fries. Man. I know, what a wuss. Okay. I'm finally off of that mountaintop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I guess that little bit of structure that we saw earlier is part of the root cellar for that house that was up here that they now call the ghost house. And we're not too far from that cemetery again. And there's some stories. They say people are out here and sometimes they hear noises. Sometimes they see apparitions. I don't know. If you believe in that, I don't know. Come up here and check it out. But I haven't seen any. I haven't heard a barking or a growling dog. So, but I am glad to be off of that mountaintop. Wow. Okay. Onward, Christian soldier. Hoofda! Okay. So do you see anything? Does anybody see anything? I see a lot of headstones. I guess some paranormal investigators did an investigation up here. They had some interesting things. It was on the website, found it by accident. I know, you can go on the line and check it out. And it's just Big Ridge Campground Ghost House Trail. If you look that up, you'll probably find it. And it gives a little bit of a brief history of the family who's buried there. You're welcome. Ow! Did you hear that? Yeah, that was me. That was me. Oofda! Oofda me! You know, it's kind of unnerving when something rustles by your footers and you can't see. Yeah. You know, my hat's off to, well, not literally off, but these people that do these hikes that go all the way across the country, you know, 1,000, 2,000 mile trails, and they walk the whole thing. And it takes them months to do it. It looks easy when you watch it on the videos on YouTube, but man, even just this little hike that I did today, yeah, it was exhausting. It was exhausting, and I'm not done yet. I'm not. Okay, so we're finally coming off the trail, getting back into civilization, so to speak. And I'm tired. Just saying. Okay, guys, made it off the mountain. Just a word of caution. Don't do what I do. I did a lot of things that broke the rules. Number one, I went by myself up into a mountain where there's reports of bears and rattlesnakes and copperheads. And I was in shorts and sneakers. if anything were to happen, there could have been some issues. So, all for your entertainment. I just had like my 2 GoPros, my walking stick, my GPS and the map, and my phone. So, and a taser. Yeah, I don't know if that would do much to a bear, but I don't know. So, like I said, don't do what I do. I probably won't do that again anyway. I mean, that wore me out, and it aggravated my knee again. But I'm going back to the campsite. This is our last full day here. We gotta be out by noon tomorrow. I'm gonna miss this place, it's so pretty. But I'm gonna check up on First Mate Maria, Whiskers, and Moko. And we'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Yes. Yes. What's going on, everybody? So, this is our last day here at the Big Ridge State Park. And we're going to be moving on, heading towards Pigeon Forge area. Not sure exactly what day we're going to get there, but I'm going to close this video out now. So we'll see you on the next week's video. So on behalf of me and First Mate Maria and Moko, Kitty, and Whiskers, be safe, be blessed, and we'll see you next time.